Essa fé da puta. Eita desgrama.
Mãe do céu!
Você não filmou? Você filmou?
La intolerancia de la gente. Intolerancia, vea.
Oh, Chug! He's going! He's going! He's sucking diesel! Chug! 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 Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no!
A pair of non-tech-savvy criminals made a costly mistake after stealing a Texas man's laptop, cash, and iPad, then took celebratory post-theft selfies that made their way to the victim's iCloud account. These two boneheads took 17 selfies using Schaefer's iPad, flaunting their newfound Benjamins, and shot this Burger King ballin' video.
This, my good people, is what we get from a good night's hustle. We doing it big face being over here. New, old, we just hustle. Don't worry about
No
how.
20s, no 20s, no 5s, no 10s.
Read it.
Houston police successfully identified Gaines, who had previous run-ins with the law, thanks to the words he had tattooed on his chest. Brilliant. These idiots have since unsurprisingly been arrested.
NJ Transit commuters know space is at a premium during the evening commute. So when this woman refused to move her designer handbag taking up a seat, other passengers wouldn't stand for it.
People are standing. You say you're not disabled, you're not pregnant. I don't give a I don't want your bed bugs. I don't want your smell. You're disgusting. I don't want you sitting next to me.
Already a late train. Like, come on, you're delaying everybody.
Excuse me?
The train's already late and you're already delaying everybody.
There's plenty of There's no seats.
Then someone got the conductor, further adding to the delay.
Don't put your hands on my stuff. What? No, I don't want you to see this to me.
Eventually, transit police got on board at Newark Penn Station and the woman left on her own, much to everyone's relief.
Just follow him back there. The party's back there.
After registering in the lobby, this guy thought he was going into another room for a free DVD player.
Hey man, congratulations.
But Chandler police had a different prize for him and 24 others who have outstanding arrest warrants, mostly for DUIs.
Our warrant officer realized there was a huge amount of outstanding DUI warrants. He sent all of these suspects letters to their last known address, informing them that they had been, selected to receive a prize, and gave them a time and location where they needed to show up.
The cameras out front actually added to the atmosphere by drawing the suspects into the, illusion that they were getting a prize.
Eddie Burns set up the cameras for the Chandler Police Department, one in front, one in back, and a hidden camera, so officers knew when suspects were coming. When they first showed up in the lobby of the Chandler Center for the Arts, those with warrants registered at this table, and all these workers here are actually police officers.
They had their identity confirmed. They were escorted to the back by undercover officers, and they were taken into arrest.
Come on. You have a warrant for your arrest. You've been caught up in this.
police statements.
What?
You have a warrant for your arrest, ma'am. You're under
Are you
arrest.
kidding me?
No, you're under arrest.
You're not going first, thank you.
This is a joke.
No, it's not a joke. You are under arrest.
What for?
You have a warrant for your arrest.
The officer or detective.
I don't understand why.
Did you have a ticket that you haven't taken care of? Well, they were pretty long.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
so,
let's
but
explain
I
it to
don't
you,
think it
Rob.
went
We're
this.
gonna
Oh
take
my
care of it
God.
now.
Some people were upset, others disappointed, but all seemed surprised. After they were cuffed, the suspects were loaded into a van and taken to jail.
After police officers closed up shop and locked the door, 2 more people showed up, banging on the door, insisting they be allowed to claim their prize.
And they were arrested too.
You know I live here. If I were you, I'll put that down.
Why?
Because those are my stuff. I live here.
You live here?
This is my house.
My mom lives here.
I want to call the police on you.
She dropped the packages, stormed off, and the homeowner said she gave him the finger. 20-year-old Rihanna Medina had just stopped crying when the judge allowed the cameras to roll at her arraignment today in Alhambra.
I'm going to deny the request for OR.
And she quietly wept when the judge set her bail at $90,000. Today, in court, Miss Medina pleaded not guilty to 3 felony charges: second-degree commercial burglary, identity theft, and grand theft of personal property. And if she's convicted of these charges, she's looking at 4 years in state prison.
Hey, leave him alone, man.
I own a lot of jewelry, all right.
How much would you say your jewelry is worth? It's not a joke, you know. We're not in a club now. Have you had any kind of drugs in the last 24 hours?
Actually, no.
And Soto had no prior arrests, so the judge set bail at $5,000.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
But adios was a little too sassy.
Come back, ma'am. Come back.
The judge upped the bail.
Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
So Soto flipped the bird.
Come back again.
And the judge flipped.
What's up?
I believe I heard you saying to...
Yes, I did. I'm not going to the...
I believe you... Did you say me?
Actually, I
Did you say that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not
I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
Okay, that's fine.
So he starts smashing windows. It takes a lot of skill and talent to successfully smash windows. Actually, no, it doesn't. This guy says, leave that window alone. What did the window ever do to you? The smasher yells, are you a fucking window lover? Do you enjoy looking at your reflection? Well, I don't mind it. I'm not against it. Windows are our friends for the most part. The smasher ignores him and continues perfecting his craft. Now he has to run away because he knows he's a dickhead, and BAM! He gets transported to destination fucked. The person in the red car is like, Zayabishta.
We're gonna wait for some fucking bloke to come along and try pinch the powerfish's boat.
What do you think you're doing, mate? I thought it was the sail. The sail? Yeah. The powerfish's boat, mate. No. You stingray-looking motherfucker, eh? No. You rockfish. We've got you on camera, mate. Have a look over there. There's a fucking camera there, you dog. Yeah, there's a fucking camera, you dog. Get out of there. Get out of there, you dog. dog has their day,